KALB. This is a First Alert forecast.
Well, earlier this evening, we had a couple showers there on First Alert radar. Those have since fizzled out and moved out of our area, so we're left with cloud cover for the rest of the night tonight. It's hard to see here from the camera that we have over at the Alexandria Airport, but otherwise it will be a pretty quiet night tonight. Temperatures are on the mild side for the 10 o'clock hour. We've got them mainly in the low and mid 70s. These aren't really going to fluctuate much overnight tonight, nor are the winds. You'll notice here over the next few hours, we keep temperatures in the low and mid 70s with the winds out of the south about 10 to 15 miles per hour. They're currently a little closer to 10 miles an hour, but again, we could see those increase at times overnight tonight. Here's a look at maximum wind gusts since midnight tonight, because today was the first day where we started to see winds pick up. They'll continue to pick up a little bit more as we head into the day tomorrow. We had max gusts anywhere from about 15 to 25 miles per hour across central Louisiana. Currently, our sustained winds are about 5 to 10 miles per hour for most, some a little bit higher than that, with gusts anywhere from about 10 to even closer to 25 miles per hour in some spots, with some gustier winds out to our immediate west. But here's what I mean by winds will be picking up even more tomorrow. Wednesday afternoon, you'll notice spots saying gust up to 40 miles an hour, maybe a little bit higher, lower than that, depending on where you are. And that's also going to be the case on Thursday as we go throughout the day, Friday, and then once again on Saturday. Then after Saturday, we finally see winds a little more tame after our next front finally moves through. We had a warm front moving through a little bit earlier this evening. We had those small pop-up showers there along that warm front as it retreated north, mainly here in Alexandria. The rest of the area really stayed dry. That warm front now is up in south central Arkansas, and you'll notice here off to the west, you'll see this cold front start to take shape as we go into the day on Wednesday. Well, once that front moves into eastern Oklahoma, it's really going to sit there over the same area, becoming stationary Wednesday into Thursday. And also as we go into Friday as well. It's not until later Friday that it finally starts to move. So with that front kind of stalling in the same place, the environment to our north is primed for severe weather in northern Louisiana as well as Arkansas, and those areas will have the chance at seeing severe weather again on Thursday, potentially Friday, and even if they don't see severe weather, they do have the chance to see rain. We're included in part of Wednesday's severe weather outlook, and there have been some changes with the forecast that I do want to walk you through. So the outlook is the same. Portions of the area still under a level 1 marginal risk, others still under a slight risk. Most of us should stay dry on Wednesday, but especially Sabine, Natchitoches, Wind Parish, I'm going to be watching those pretty closely. You'll notice 4 o'clock Wednesday afternoon, we've got some storm activity starting to develop again in those extreme northwestern parishes. Our central parishes, Vernon, Rapides, Avoyelles, not too concerned with those areas at this point. Those storms strengthen as they continue to move to the northeast. So as long as those storms, when they first start up, if they're in our area, as long as they have enough time to move out quickly, severe weather is not going to be a concern for most of us still. But out towards North Louisiana, that's where the severe threat is a little bit higher. So we're looking at with this threat mainly on Wednesday, but I do want to give you the first alert to possible storms on Saturday. Right now, it doesn't look like this will be a super significant severe weather event, but we'll be watching it nonetheless. Make sure to stay tuned for the new details on that. So unsettled weather Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next week looks a lot nicer. Highs will be in the 60s and 70s for the most part, with overnight lows in the 40s. I mean, Johnny, it's been a while since we've seen morning lows in the 40s.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, I guess this we're done with the 30s, you think, through the rest of the year?
Hopefully so. I can't rule it out just yet. You know what they say, there's always that one last freeze before before Easter arrives. So
before Easter. Okay, well, we've got to keep an eye out then. Thank you, Jake.